Rob, third in the table tonight, and 2 back-to-back wins in the Premiership. Must be delighted.
Yeah, and you know, it shows you what a valuable thing a couple of wins on the head can be. You know, we've kind of gone through a few weeks. I think as a coaching group and as a team, not too worried about our performances because we've been there or thereabouts. And like I say, we've been banging at a door and thinking we're going to get those wins sooner or later. And they've started to come now. And look what happens. You know, because you're competitive in every other game and you take bonus points and you stay in the fight. You put a couple of wins together and all of a sudden you're shooting up the table. And you know, to be going into Christmas with a guaranteed 3rd or 4th place is fantastic for us. And it's just, like I say, I like to think the boys are playing with a bit less pressure on them, so they can just enjoy attacking every game, because that's what you have to try and do. You have to try and keep the pressure off yourselves and enjoy things and not fret too much about losing. And if anything, I thought we were a little bit edgy today at times, and I think that was based around us being desperate to win, wanting to get back to winning ways at home, and wanting to prove things and achieve things. And no, I actually think it was a very good professional performance. We covered a lot of territory, we controlled a lot of possession, and the reality is probably when we look at the game, Worcester probably didn't threaten us too much. We didn't quite finish things off. You know, there was a couple of golden opportunities, particularly in the first half. We got meat from the line, didn't quite finish things off, got turned over. You know, we made a couple of good breaks and didn't quite finish things off. And I think if one of those had gone over, you might have seen the game open up a little bit. But as it was, you've got to play to win, and I thought we played to win today, and we played good pressure rugby, and we've come away with the win. And really, the reality is, the last couple of minutes might have been a little bit fretful because Worcester came back, but we controlled the majority of that game there today. As
we know from coming up from the Championship, Worcester have adapted quite well, and you knew they were going to be attritional and in your face defence.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, and like I say, that's why it's a little bit of a shame that some of the good stuff we did, we just didn't quite finish off and get that reward for. But the majority of pressure we created actually led to penalties and led to good opportunities. A little bit frustrated with some of the soft penalties we gave up. I think we gave up 2 or 3 in the tackle area particularly that we probably didn't need to. That allowed them to knock over some points and stay in touch, and I think if we hadn't have done that, I don't think there'd been much of a way in for Worcester. We've just got to learn from that. You know, we didn't need to give them those ins. You know, I think 2 or 3 of the kicks were from virtually the halfway line. You know, that you're not really defending under pressure there. We've probably just got to be a little bit more wise that we don't need to take those chances there. But that said, like I said, we control the majority of the game, we control the majority of possession, and you've got to take your hats off to the boys for that. That takes hard work, and a lot of what we did today was very good.
And it sets us up nicely now for back-to-back games in the Amlin against Newport Gwent Dragons.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. I think now we can really attack those games. I think, you know, when the Premiership is going okay for you, you feel confident to load the boys into other games. You know, we don't necessarily have to worry too much about, you know, just kind of keeping certain players fresh. We can really have a crack at it, and you know, whatever team we pick against Newport here will be a good side. You know, we'll go flat out for the win. If we go flat out for the win, that makes the away game, you know, a really good opportunity for us to do something. You know, but Newport, the coaches, all staff, all had a good look at some video. They're a decent side, play good rugby. You know, most of what they do holds up very well, and you know, I'm expecting a real tough game here next Sunday. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Monday up at London Irish with the second team boys, and you know, I think they're performing really well. They've kind of come together as a group and they're trying to achieve big things, and some of those guys have got a great opportunity to roll into a Newport fixture if they perform well.
Are you seeing the confidence growing by the week now? Wins obviously breed it, don't they?
They do, but I think what we're doing is we're just becoming that solid Premiership side, you know, and we're improving. As you say, we're improving week by week. I think as individual players and as a team, as a group, and that's the fantastic thing. You know, a lot of these boys are only in their 2nd season of Premiership rugby, and they're still getting better. They're learning from the experience, and like I said, I think they're just still thriving on it and enjoying it. That's the key for me. I think my job is to make sure they keep enjoying it. That doesn't mean you mess around or you take things easy. It means you work hard and you give yourself the opportunity to play well and get better as a player. If you're improving as a player and you're producing good performances, you enjoy your rugby, and I think that's the key for us.
Brilliant. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks very much.